Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. We're talking about, of course, the Miami Heat. They should have used that picture right there. Actually, it's the Wayne Wade statue, the little throw up the hands. They should use that one. Or they should use the one that said, this in my house, they messed his face up a little bit. Hopefully they fix it one day, kind of re-sculpture it. I keep getting that Artist Hero skit about the artist and the sculpture, but hopefully they fix it up a little bit because they just messed it up. They should have kept them like that or something like that. They put too much detail and made it look like he's a old man or something, but they fix that one day. But today the topic, as we're discussing, of course, is about the Miami Heat so far this season, and the main topic of concern is our backcourt. Tyler Herro and Terry Rozier does not seem to be working. It started off the season where they left, it was working a little bit. Rozier was kind of not being too shot chunking, and Tyler Herro, same thing, wasn't shot chunking like he usually do like previous seasons. They kind of both were like playing smart, playmaking, but now I think Tyler Herro is the one who's playing very good, and Terry Rozier is the one who's kind of lacking a little bit and slacking. It's kind of not the same because they both are ball dominant players. It's kind of hard to have a backcourt when you have two guys who are ball dominant, who need the ball in their hand to go out there and perform. So you always want to have a guy who's a playmaker, a guy who can pass. And we had Kyle Lowry on the team, even though he wasn't efficient scoring at times like that, he was a little older and stuff, he still was good, and we was first seed one time. We still had some success, of course, because his ability to play, making ability to find and feed his guys that need to get the ball. But these two guys right here in the backcourt, Terry Rozier and Tyler Herro, one of them got to decide to come off the bench. And I think Terry Rozier might be the one to come off the bench in a sense, because you're looking at it like, it's just not working. It's just not working, especially defensively, and not working offensively as well. So I think Coach Spo will find a way to implement something and try to find a way to switch those guys out. I don't know, he considered doing a trade maybe to get a guy who's a pure playmaker. I know Colin Saxon is a name that always been circulating around for the Miami Heat. He's still on the, he's still on the Jazz, if I'm not mistaken. He's still on the Jazz, so you'll see if maybe a trade can come about like that. But we just need somebody who can play make, a pass first type of player out there too. You look at how Chris Paul, and he's a little older, of course, but the Spurs got him, and he's been helping out Wemby a lot, going out there playing efficient as well, scoring when necessary. We just need a pure point guard. We haven't had a pure point guard in the Heat since Kyle Lowry, but Kyle Lowry was a little washed up then, in a sense, so we really haven't had one in a while like that. Because even Goran Dragic, when he played the point guard for us, he was better than what these guys are doing right now a little bit, in a sense. His playmaking ability, and he was efficient to score. And we see he did the playoffs as well. He was our leading scorer in the playoffs and made plays and got it done. So we have to wait and see if the Heat can find a way to get it done, or if they move one guy to the bench and put another guy out there. I don't know exactly who they have starting as a point guard. If they did do that, maybe you play. I know Coach Spo like to do stuff specifically, but Jovic is the power forward, I know, but he has point guard play style, playmaking ability. Maybe you put him at the one. Put him at the one, see how it works. See how it works out. Put him at the one, and then try to switch the lineups a little bit. Switch them up a little bit, mix and match them a little bit. Just find something. I know last year we had a lot of different lineups and matchups. I know Haywood Highsmith, he played very good last game. People asking the question now, should he be the one starting now out there? Over Jovic, maybe. He played more efficient, and he's very good defensively, but lacking size. That's the one thing. The Heat keep trying to play the small ball. Remember we had Caleb Martin playing power forward. He's good and all, but lacking size. When you get into the playoffs, when you play some of those bigger teams like the Celtics, who are rivals, who kind of dominated us in the playoffs. Even though Jimmy Butler and Terry Rozier was injured and missed that playoff series, you still have those big guys who dominated you on the glass, rebounding-wise, offensive rebounders, defensive rebounders, and able to get in the paint. A lot of time, Porzingis was just getting everything he wanted right there. You either foul him or get in there, and Bam can cover everybody. That's why you drafted Ware, which gets me my next point of concern. If the Heat taking too long to kind of get him implemented. He played last game for 7 minutes. I think he played for 14 minutes. 14 minutes, I think. He had 7 points, I think. Yeah, he went 3 for 5, had 7 points. I know that he started off the game a little shaky, a little bit. He had 3 rebounds too, a little shaky a little bit. They threw a lob on him. Something happened where he had a mishap defensively, and they went on a little run. He kind of getting his foot underneath him a little bit. He kind of getting the groove. But I thought the Heat need to start implementing and using him more. I want to see him and Bam out there in more of a set. We need to start playing big man ball. We tried a small ball formula for the past few years. It have not worked. It didn't work when we did it when we played against the Lakers. Well, I guess it's the Lakers. You had Kelly Olynyk, but Kelly Olynyk never wanted to play down low. He always wanted to play, around the perimeter, and Miles Leonard couldn't move that good. So we played the small ball system for the past, ever since Jimmy Butler been here, we've been playing small ball, and we had Peter Tucker there. Peter Tucker was actually solid. I wouldn't mind him coming back. I know his name been around the trade market as well, but we need more size. Just need more size inside. So if we can find a way to implement Ware in the offense and the defense as well, put him out there with Bam on a team like that, maybe merge him, because Jovic is out there starting, but he's not really the typical post like big out there. He's more of a guy he's 6'10", 6'11", but he plays on the perimeter. He's more of those type of like players like that. He's not really playing down low that often. So I think we need to find a way to do something. Just find a way to do something. Maybe a super trade. I know people keep trying to talk about Giannis getting traded. I had a view about that as well, but I doubt Giannis get traded, of course, from the Bucks. But if he did, they said the Heat would be favored to get him. We always favored it number one to get everybody, but we never get nobody. Or anybody, I should say. I guess double negative. But we don't really get anybody. It seemed like it. But maybe if it was available to get Giannis, I don't know how it'll work out. Jimmy Butler, not really the best three-point shooter ever since he got to Miami. And last year he shot better, but overall he hasn't been the best three-point shooter in Miami. Man, Adebayo can shoot threes a little better now, but he's still not no elite three-point shooter. And then Giannis is not an elite three-point shooter either, so that'd be a little stagnant how that would work. But I think it'll work though, because they all are good players, and great players find a way to make it happen. Dwayne Wade, LeBron, and Bosh made it happen. Dwayne Wade and LeBron not the best merge. The play styles are very similar, getting the paint, clogging the lanes up and stuff, but they made it work. Won 2 championships, went to 4. So sometimes great players can make it work. If that was an available option, I would definitely consider it if I was the Heat. But the Heat I think right now we're 3-3, if I'm not mistaken. 3-3. We lost 2 games. We played the Nuggets tonight. I don't know when this video gonna upload, so we might have already played them or about to play them. They probably upload before they get. We play the Nuggets at 8 o'clock tonight. We're 3-4 actually. Yeah, we lost 2 straight. And most of the games we lose like very close. Like you look at the Suns game, lost by 3. Kings are lost by 1. We lost to the Knicks by a few points as well. So like the Heat just kind of find a way to just go out there and just handle business. In that third quarter, they call it the third quarter. The third quarter is always bad for some reason. We'll win every quarter, point-wise. But the third quarter, we're seeing it implode. After halftime, you think halftime, you have halftime adjustments. You go out there and you play better. You keep what you're doing going. Or if you're losing, you find a way to adjust. We do not find a way to adjust after halftime for some reason. That third quarter is always bad for us. So hopefully that can change too as well. And we'll see what happens. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about the backcourt. Do Terry Rozier need to come off the bench? And do we need to find or seek another point guard or 2-point guard via trade? And do we need to add Ware implement him more in the offense to try to build him to be a starting power forward next to Bam, so we can kind of get back into playing big man ball because there's a lot of big teams here in the East. There's a lot of teams that are playing big man ball, and we playing the small ball system that really haven't worked. Really haven't found a formula for it. Haven't won a championship with the small ball. We got there, but haven't won like that because you get outmatched, you get outclassed. Look at that Nuggets finals that we played. Got beat down. We couldn't stop anything. Jokic, Aaron Gordon, all these big guys they had out there, we couldn't stop them. Michael Porter Jr., 6'10", they're 7 feet and 6'10". And we had Caleb Martin, he's about the same height as me. I think he's 6'3", right? He's same height as me, I think, 6'3", 6'4". And then you got all the other guys, Gabe Vincent and stuff, and not gonna work. We play some big man ball. So hopefully the Heat can start implementing that a little bit more, and we'll find some success. But it's a long season left. It's only the first 7 games in. We play our 8th game tonight versus the Nuggets. There's a lot of games left, so we can easily, of course, get back on track. But I just want us to kind of handle business and start building some momentum. So when weeks come, we'll be up there around that threshold at the top of the East. But that's all I got. I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.